Detective Pikachu, I choose you! Coffee break!
Magikarp! Evolve! Evolve, you son of a bitch!
More of a little sleep
You
sports!
stupid-
Minus 10 away points!
Ah!
Reverse! Welcome to the fourth act. I'm Alex and this here is Phil.
Hey.
As you can see, we're not really die-hard Pokemon fans, but we'll be reviewing Detective Pikachu nonetheless because that's just what we do now.
That is what we do.
So as usual, we're talking spoilers.
Having come from the ground, here are the ground rules. Alex and I have written down 3 points each. We're going to go back and forth. If we agree, we get a check mark above our head. If we disagree, we get an X.
Here we go! Pikachu was cute!
He was cuter than Dumbo. He's going to be cuter than Sonic. He was adorable! Ryan Reynolds makes this movie. He is a great Detective Pikachu. He brings, oh my god, his voice.
He was the one part of the trailer that it was like, Ryan Reynolds, Pikachu? But you know what? He toned it down from Deadpool. The best part of the movie was him and Justice Smith bouncing off each other. Worked real well.
Ryan Reynolds is an excellent Canadian. I could say that being from Buffalo and being half Canadian. Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu, and Pikachu is cute and adorable. So is Ryan Reynolds cute and adorable?
Sure is.
Man candy.
I enjoyed this movie a lot, but it's by no means a perfect movie. And one of the biggest issues I had with it was, speaking of Ryan Reynolds, the twist at the end, where he separates from Pikachu and turns out it was his dad the whole time. I feel like that just completely undermines the whole point of the movie, really.
I disagree. I don't really have a problem with the father twist of Ryan Reynolds being such a Pikachu. I just have more of a problem with how it was handled and executed, personally. Because Ryan Reynolds is not like old enough to be Justice Smith's father.
Okay, that's a nitpick that could be easily fixed with some makeup. The movie is about this bond between humans and Pokemon, and you think that that's happening the whole time, only to turn out it wasn't a Pokemon, it was his dad. Now I have no idea who Pikachu is. Pikachu's not even a character in this movie.
I took that as, like, they kind of morphed brains and they were the same entity. Like, it was his dad and it was Pikachu. Because, like, when people morph with their Pokemons, they kind of had the same traits just in the body of a Pokemon.
There's too many unanswered questions for that to work for me.
That's what the sequel's for.
It's closer to the source material, which is good. He's saying Pika Pika, but it felt to me like a cheap way of getting there, and one that just betrayed all of the morals and all of the themes that the movie was built upon.
You started a massacre. I caused the revolution. You betrayed the law.
Tim's kind of been told your dad's not coming back, he's dead, and he kind of just is letting out all these emotions with Pikachu. And he makes this apology. He's like, hey, I haven't really been nice to you. I'm sorry. And he makes this vow that he will help Pikachu find his memory. And it's a really cool scene that moves the character forward in a really immense way.
I like that scene a lot. And you would like that scene because that's right up your alley with the unlikely friendship. That's his bread and butter.
That's us.
Right? It's not afraid to tug at your heartstrings. It does tug at your heartstrings, and that was a good scene. I agree.
Right.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Way back when, I collected a few cards, and I followed it a little bit, and enough to know that we just went to see a live-action Pokemon movie. And the fact that we can say that is very special.
Yeah, this property didn't have a smooth road to the silver screen. It may have never made it there.
There was talk, but how do you do it?
It was like inconceivable. They did a great job at building the world.
They established Rhyme City in a nice little 5-minute package, right?
Mm-hmm. Whether you're not a fan or you're a casual fan, you find out the people, the Pokemon, the world, the settings, the rules, everything, and it doesn't feel forced or thrown at you.
But an open mind is important because there's a lot of diehard fans that might go in and not like that there's not a whole lot of catching scenes and battling scenes.
Yeah.
But I think that they had to repackage it and adapt Detective Pikachu to sell it to a lot of people, and I think that paid off. I think it opened up a lot of doors, and I'm really excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, I've lost count of how many twists there are in this movie. All right, there's the Ryan Reynolds being Pikachu, being the father, having a cameo, which is a twist in its own right. But then there's this whole other father-son dynamic where Howard's the bad guy, then he's not, then it's his son, then he's not, and then he turns into Mewtwo, which is weird. Whoa! And then he turns people into Pokemon, which is just bizarre at this point. And they're not all good twists, but we didn't see any of them coming.
Yes, there are a lot of twists in this. Some good, some bad. Turning everybody into a Pokemon, I would say, is kind of a dumb way to go, but whatever. Got a Ditto battle out of it? Ditto battle?
That was another twist.
Yeah? Gotta love a Ditto battle.
That's a twist. That's very twisty.
So close to a perfect fourth act, but like always, Alex is to screw it up.
You disagree with me.
Because your point was dumb.
What are you talking?
Rattle off point time. These didn't make our top 3 points, but we definitely want to talk about them quickly.
We're gonna do a Donkey Kong movie. We're gonna do a Fox Kirby maybe. We're doing Ness movie. How far out do you think we are, man, from a Super Smash Bros. Movie?
Pretty far.
I think we can do it. We're gonna figure out Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario, the first Avenger.
I thought it's a good film for just in its own right as a standalone feature, or one that, you know, builds up into a world, a shared universe. I'm curious to see where the sequel goes, because I mean, where do you go? Pikachu doesn't talk now, so I'm curious to see how that relationship evolves going forward. So they have my attention, they have my curiosity.
That is it for this act. Tune in next week. We're talking about John Wick 3. Woo! One of us will be out of town next week, so
It's a
we won't have
surprise.
an Agree Disagree segment up, but we will have a solo review so that you can see that.
Yes, and we will try very hard to get an Agree Disagree up for John Wick, because we are excited about that movie, and we want to talk about it for you.
Yes.
Let us know in the comment section what kind of Pokemon cards you got from the theater, if you're digging out your old collection.
Start a battle in the comments section. Like and subscribe as always.
Or don't, because you have free...
Glassbox. Mr. Mime, right?